Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So welcome back to Any Sports. This is Manil, and today for the first time I'm gonna talk about Nepal women's football. This is all because of the upcoming qualifiers that Nepal is gonna play against the host Uzbekistan, Sri Lanka and Laos. And one thing that is clear is only the group winner will go to the final round of the Asian Cup, which is going to be held in Australia next year. So when you take the group that we are in right now, obviously yes, Uzbekistan, the host nation, is at the top rank because they've been getting more exposure comparing to Nepal, and they already had those experience playing in the Asian Cup before also. But as far as we are concerned, it's gonna be the first time that will be participating in Asian Cup if we are able to get through from this group. And Uzbekistan is the biggest hurdle for us. And comparing to the other team, Laos and Singapore, I don't think that's gonna be that much of a threat as far as I see. But again, sometimes in tight match situation we tend to panic a little bit. Our mind seems to be not working when we make our offensive run and decision making on opposition D box. Because of this hustle and bustle, we tend to lose our balance, and we are not creating any chances. That has happened a couple of times in men's football, and now in the last few months or a year I've been seeing our girls, they tend to panic also when it comes to making a score. And it was quite obvious during that Tri-Nation final against Myanmar. And I would like to talk more about the final against Bangladesh in the SAF Women Championship. I think it was last year. Once we conceded goal, then I think it was already the end for us, because we didn't have any plan, we didn't have any extra energy or whatever in our arsenal. We were not able to bring that out and then change the scenario of the game. There was nothing like that. So once we conceded, then we were not able to come back. And yes, we lost that final against Bangladesh. And also, yeah, the Tri-Nation final against Myanmar. Despite Myanmar being the top ranked team, I must say until the 62nd minute of that final in particular, I think it was 50-50. We also had so many chances, and same for Myanmar. But the entire scenario of the game changed after we conceded that. Goal sometimes comes from the distance, and it's right up in the corner of the post where the goalkeeper was not well positioned, and that's how we conceded that goal. But in the last few matches I've been noticing, yes, this kind of goals we've been conceding. Yeah, it might be maybe recently the opposition have already read our weaknesses. Yes, and they've been trying that shots a couple of times and may have worked in few times. Yeah, and I think we really need to work on these things. Otherwise, if we keep conceding goal in this way, then there's no way that we're gonna turn around the result of the game. So we really need to look into this aspect of our weakness. But this time the only thing that came new in our team is the coach Patrick Dewald. Other than that, as far as I see the team members, it's pretty much same. So I'm 100% sure that the starting 11 won't be that much of a different comparing to the last few matches that we've been seeing here. So the only difference, yes, is the coach. So we are yet to see what style of play our players will bring out against these teams that we're gonna face: Laos, Sri Lanka and Uzbekistan. So this is all what we are waiting for. And when I look into this coach Patrick Dewald, He's more of a, I would say, offensive style of play he's bringing out, yeah. Because I listened to most of his interview, and he keep on emphasizing the build-up, and also he's happy with sometimes the player try to dribble pass through defenders. Some coaches, they don't like if there's mistakes going over and over, but as far as I see, Coach Patrick, he's okay with that. He emphasized on trying over and over, as long as the ball is going forward, making a offensive run, then he's fine with that. And when we look at his CV, yes, he's been a technical director for Lithuania football, and he worked in Anderlecht, he worked in North Africa, he's been the coach for the Chinese women's team also. So he has got that vast amount of experiences, and I should be thankful to first Nepal Super League and then Kathmandu Razors for bringing him to Nepal. And it's because of NSL and Kathmandu Razors we are finally getting the coach of this caliber in our national women's team. So thank you, Nepal Super League and Kathmandu Razors, for bringing him to Nepal. And it all comes down to our girls now, how they're gonna take his vision, his tactics onto the field. So this is what matters to our team now. So to be practical right now, yes, obviously there are many challenges ahead. I don't know how Sri Lanka is gonna react under Almutari. Yeah, he was our former national coach for the men's team, but now he's coaching. Yes, he was coaching Sri Lankan men's team, but I don't know what reason is behind that. He switched from the men's to women's team for Sri Lanka, or maybe he has the freedom to choose wherever he wants to go in Sri Lankan football. So we are yet to see what sort of team is gonna be Sri Lanka under Almutari. And Laos, I don't know what challenges they're gonna bring out also. But again, when it comes to the ranking, these two teams we should not be worrying about. But again, as I said earlier, we tend to panic a little bit. We tend to rush when it comes to making a score. I hope this is not gonna happen against these two teams. Otherwise, if this happens, then we gonna end up scoring 1 or 2 goals, or maybe it could be a draw also. I wouldn't be happy if it happens. And just like SAF Championship last time when we had in our country, the first match against Bhutan was actually not expected, but again, we cannot deny the fact that Bhutan is progressing a lot also. And when I look that match in particular, yes, the first 10 to 15 minutes Bhutan was giving a fight back to us. Yes, obviously they showed us what determinations and what progress they have made on their football. Yep, but at the end we dominated. Yes, we could have scored, I would say, at least 2 to 4 goals in that match, but that didn't happen, and we ended up being in a draw. So that was a big achievement for Bhutan to play a draw against Nepal in Nepal. That was a big achievement. And also against, I think, Maldives, we scored like 10 goals, and then Bhutan, they scored, as I remember, it's 12, 13 or 14 goals, yeah? So that clearly shows they have the potential to score big. They have the mindset not to panic, organize the attacking formation, and implement your strategy and convert that into goal with cool head. Yeah, this is what we are missing in our men's team and women's team also in recent times. Yeah, so we have to first be confident, be organized, and be cool, calm when we are making an offensive run. We are making our strategy, we are making our whatever penetration or coordinations. We need to be very, very cool and calm. Otherwise, the match will go from our hand This is for sure. So I'm just hoping, as I said earlier again, the only new thing that has been added to this team is the new coach, Patrick. And we are yet to see, yes, how Nepal is going to play under him. The former coach, Rajendra Tamang, his assistant coach, obviously, yes, he has some input into the team also, along with Coach Patrick. But the final decision is onto Coach Patrick, what to do with this team. So my best wishes to our Nepalese women's team, and we hope this is gonna be a breakthrough for our football history. Uzbekistan, obviously, yes, they are a bigger threat. Also, in terms of ranking, they are, I think, 50 rank, right? We are 99 or 100, something like, it's almost like 51 points difference. It's a massive difference, just like we are playing against Vietnam, Thailand, or Myanmar. So coming to the end, yes, Uzbekistan, the weather first. The condition is very hot. As we can see, it's 36-37 degree on average in the daytime. And I've been telling in my video many times before that we should change our training camp, not in Kathmandu. We should shift either in Japa or Butwal, so that when we travel abroad, obviously, yes, at this moment of time, even you travel to Japan or Korea, still the temperature is going to be around 35, 36, 37 degree. So it's more for our benefit that we should now focus on where to set our training camp back home, either in Japa or Butwal. So these are the two places I think is perfect for our national team to set up the training camp at home, so that when we travel abroad, it's not going to be that much of time for us to get accustomed with the climate. So this is very important, otherwise you cannot give 100%, that's for sure. And also one thing that I have noticed, the team management need to make sure the hotel that they are staying at should have the food that is quite similar to our food back home. Otherwise, you know, when we're in new condition, new food that is coming at our table, we cannot eat that. Mostly, you know, the Nepalese people, I have observed, yes, they tend to prefer their own dal bhat. So that kind of scenario is going on whenever Nepal is traveling abroad. So obviously Uzbekistan, I don't know what sort of cuisine they have, but this needs to be taken into consideration also by the team manager. So this message goes to Enfa also. Make sure the hotel that we are staying at has the food that is quite similar to our cuisine back home. Yeah, because this is very important to give 100% in a new conditions. Yes, you have to be well nutritioned, yeah, and also climatize in a short period of time. These are two important things. So let's see. Luckily, yes, we are not facing Uzbekistan at first. We are facing Laos and we are facing Sri Lanka. By the time when Uzbekistan comes, it's gonna be 6 or 7 days that we've already been there, and I think it's not gonna be that much of a problem for us when we take Uzbekistan. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video, and if I have time, then I might be coming back with videos relating to the match, the scenario. Other than that, hopefully I'll come back when Nepal qualified for the Asian Cup. Let's hope for that. Fingers crossed, yeah. So we're just hoping that we're gonna take over Uzbekistan this time. I think in the past we have lost against them by 1-0, yeah. But this time I think we are perfectly balanced, because our players are also playing abroad, so they've got that much of experience to tackle the strength of Uzbekistan players. Back then our players were not playing abroad, but now we have a couple of players that have had some experience of international league, so hopefully they're gonna bring out that in that particular match against Uzbekistan and turn around the result in our favor. Yes, Thank you guys. So keep watching my video, and best wishes to our Nepal women's national team. Stay tuned guys. Thank you so much.